Yeah, here we.
Ebola.
Is that the big as the picture gets? God, I thought
It
it
used
was
to get bigger.
Like me. Good morning, everybody. While we're adjusting
We're
the.
not talking about your sack.
Well, said we're getting. It used to be like me. Don't give me a hard time.
Okay. All right.
Well, if you can't make the picture any bigger, we'll have to get a tech guy in here because obviously I thought you were sad.
Oh, here we go. Well, let's do it.
Well, you don't
That's the
know.
Pop out
I
dashboard.
ain't gonna do it. I'm just gonna say good morning, everybody, since we're chatting here. Welcome to the Dob And Wayno Show. It is Sunday, May 24th, 2026. It is Memorial Day weekend, and it's a rainy one, but it is what it is. Got to take the good with the bad. It's just a shame for those that are going away down the shore. My son and his family down to Williamsburg.
Oh, what's this?
No, they're happy. That's more like a happy pounding. Like
You
get bounced around. Go ahead, you did it. But so yeah. Anyway, just kind of a dreary weekend here.
Miserable weekend.
So we'll just kick off with getting started with the shout outs. I'll let Wayno kind of talk about some things here for a few minutes. And then we'll move on to a couple different things. We've got some people to talk about.
Yeah, just our normal shout outs. DJ Juicy from All Day DJs, Scooters.
It end with
got
that
dates, got actual dates. He's going to be DJing, not just karaoke.
We have actual dates now, folks, and this is something.
That's why it's raining.
There you go. So, things happen for a reason.
DJ Juicy will be there at Scooters DJing June 5th, June 19th, July 3rd, and July 17th.
All right.
So those are his dates.
Well, keep chatting because I got to shout out.
And shout out to Annette McGraw for Blessed Kitchen Bakery. She's cooks all kinds of baked goods in town and sells them from her home, and they're pretty good. We've had them on here, sampled them a couple times. We're going to try to get some more.
We'll get back into that in a little bit. Yeah, as far as eating some samples.
And, we have a new ice cream shop open up, so to speak. Little kid named Knox from Pennsville. He's a blind kid.
Yes, I do know.
He's going to open a little stand. Be open on Sundays and Mondays, I think it was.
Okay.
There's no time yet. It's supposed to open this Sunday, depending on the weather. Of course, it looks
raining
crappy
out,
so that kind of dampened that.
Right.
But so the story got out about him. Mr. Softy. You hear Mr. Softy would never come down his road, and he got mad, so he decided he was going to sell ice cream. So Bobby Hill built a stand for him so they could sell the ice cream. And Pennsville, shout out to Broadway Scoops.
Right.
They're going to help Lil Knox from. They lend him a cooler that they can store the ice cream in.
Yeah.
And
like
they actually gave him some ice cream to start off with selling. So shout out to them helping, little kid out. Little kid's dreams come true.
I forget his last name. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Ryan, if you're watching, which I know you are because you already commented on a few things. What's that blind boy's name? What grade's he in now? Used to. I remember.
I think it's what
his first name's Knox.
He's in Valley Park, so
Valley Park,
first grade.
Okay, Knox, and he's Kylie knows who he is, and she's not watching probably, but I can't think of his name.
And they're
his last name.
Him, Knox, and Broadway Scoops are going to get together and do a fundraiser for the Helen Diller House for the Blind.
Okay.
In Avalon, New Jersey.
Oh wow, it's good that Scoops is pairing with him a little bit because it's something he wants to do, and they've already been involved in it, so they're just helping out. It's like,
so that's going to be
cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's real good. That is nice.
And they do have good ice cream. Broadway Scoops.
Oh, Broadway Scoops. I just don't go there for hard ice cream as much as if I go for ice cream in the summertime, I'm guilty of going to the custard stand. It's just I don't go that much anyway.
I
really can't be eating it.
But so every once in a while we go in there.
But the hard is good. Oh, I've gotten a couple cups of different. I blend mine. I get a whole couple of different brands. I don't even just get one. But it is very good. Don't get me wrong. It's just one of them things just don't do. Always get custard in the summer. Right. Or I do like my Ritas. I do like to get a gelato now and then or something like that,
Now I like the Italian. I'll get the
Okay,
Italian
Italian
ice.
water ice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's gelato is that and custard mixed together. So
Yeah.
you get ice level. I do that. But anyway, Wayno's got to give the phone number out just in case somebody new is listening.
Yeah, 856-430-2483.
You can call in or you can text in. We can see your messages on the chart board here, on the message board on the computer. So let us know you got anything to say. Good morning. Cheyenne from Atlanta, Georgia. We usually chat with her a little bit sometimes. She's been probably busy lately, but if she's listening, chat into us and we'll talk about some things. Talk about your Atlanta Braves down there. How good they're actually doing. Probably, I think they're number one team in the major leagues right now as far as record. I thought that's what I saw. Best in baseball right now. So somebody's texting in. No, nothing.
Give thoughts and prayers to the Bush family.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up.
Kyle Busch
passed away this past week from, at first they didn't know what it was. Then they narrowed it down to pneumonia.
And then you said
he had
turned into something else.
Cephus, is that how you say Cephus? Which I looked that up to see what that is. And that's when your body's immune system overreacts to the infection that's in the body and it starts going in the opposite direction, like actually killing the organs off and it's putting out antibodies or whatever. I read that part. It attacks the immune system, attacks all the organs and stuff, trying to correct the problem of the infection, which was the pneumonia, obviously, when he had it. He's had this probably for a couple of weeks because, maybe it was you.
That's you.
Constant buzzing here. He's had it for a couple of weeks because remember we had talked about, he said he felt he was coughing a whole heck of a lot down in Dover.
Yeah.
When he was at the Dover race, which was a few weeks ago, right? Or whatever, whenever it was.
Yeah, I can't remember.
How long ago it was. But anyway, and didn't really probably do anything about it, just, normal stuff. But then after this last race that he was in, he asked to see, he was on the radio. I remember hearing the feedback that he was talking to his pit crew, the head guy, or something. And he said, I need a shot. I'm going to need to see the doctor as soon as this is done. I got to get a shot or something. And he was just that bad. And then he ended up passing away, whenever that was, the next day or that. I don't know how the exact time after he had said that during the race. But so we, thoughts and prayers go to the Bush family.
Yeah,
he was 41 years old, I think.
Yep, 41.
So that's a rough one. Nobody. That's young. You just don't expect that to hear somebody getting that. And he seemed like a healthy dude. Overall, he wasn't like overweight or anything like that. He was pretty much take care of himself to be a race car driver. That's pretty grueling. Driving around there like that, it takes a lot out of you as far as stamina and all stuff like that. So. Anyway, what's next, Libby? Baseball?
Yeah, let's do baseball.
Baseball.
Find something else.
Yeah, while you're looking up, things were going really good for the Phillies. I mean, not to say they're not. They had won, was it 5 straight series or 6 straight series? This came back from that awful start to the season that they had. Fired the manager, gave interim to Don Mattingly. Turn things around, and then just before last night's win, they lost 3 in a row before that. And it's a combination of things, so I can't blame one thing. Once again, when they do lose, it seems like the hitting just goes away.
Yeah,
they just don't. They're not hitting anymore. But it was also the pitching at the same time as the game before.
Did good though, right?
Sanchez, the starters were doing good. It's the guys coming in relieving now, except for Nola, except for Aaron Nola. His game was we know about Aaron Nola. You got to sit there and trash a guy that's just terrible anyway for some reason. I don't know what his deal. I have no idea what his problem is.
WIP been hitting on. Well,
I really don't. I think
they've been hitting on
walk away, but
that new system they have to call the strikes.
Oh yeah, whatever it's called. I know.
They said that might have a lot to do with it because he was getting a lot of calls that were borderline, and now he's not getting them calls anymore because of that new system and everything.
The system's just calling what a strike is. Right. So if the umpire says it's a ball and it was a strike, it's already going to get called that. Or if it says it's a strike and it was a ball, then you're getting the benefit that goes to the pitcher. So I don't know about what they're saying with that. I mean, I know what you're saying. I'm not saying I agree with that. His thing is he gives up a lot of home runs and gives up a lot of runs early in the game. And those are pitches that are right down the middle of the plate.
Right.
When he is off his game, he's grooving the ball right in there. They're not missing that. He's not hitting his spots. Yes, I understand that. But
they're saying I think what they're trying to say is that he's doing that more now because he's getting back of his mind. He's worried they're going to question his pitching. But
I mean, there again, I don't know.
I just think do it if you had, wait till they question it.
Right. I don't know why he just throw the ball to the area that you need to be, and don't if he's thinking about that too much, that could be screwing him up. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Well, I doubt if he would ever admit that on camera.
No,
he'd say that's not the reason I'm not. I don't know what his reason is. All I know is he's terrible. So Sanchez looked good. Wheeler looked good last night.
Yeah,
the night before the game was lost. Was nothing to nothing until Duran came in and had to give up the home run. Now, last night, Duran came in and shut it down and got out of it. So, it's going to go down to pitching. I've said this. I've preached this a million times.
Every year.
Not that everybody doesn't know this, but people might think, baseball, just get more runs than the other guys. It ain't. The pitching's got to shut the other guys down when it's time. And if they're not going to do that, games are going to get lost. And there again, we've lost a few this year that we should have won with pitching. It came down to pitching. It didn't come down. We had the runs. We lost it. We lost the game. So we'll see. I think they'll bounce back. I think they'll be okay.
I don't think
you got a long way to climb out of the net. Now look, as bad as we were, then as good as we got, it doesn't mean Atlanta's going to fold. I doubt very seriously. We're 10.5 games out of first place. Still playing better. Atlanta's not going to give up. That all they have to do is play like they're playing, and we're never going to catch them. How is that going to happen? They have to go into a downward spiral. They have to go into a losing streak. So I don't know. We'll see. It's a long season. Jay Jones, where you at? Because you should be calling in, telling me. Just got to be patient, guys. It's a long season.
Come on, JJ.
Come on, Jersey Jay. Get moving.
Since we're on baseball, got some high school stuff here.
All right. We'll do a little local sports.
We got congrats to, what would you say that is? Grayley Weber.
Yeah, I'd say Grayley Weber. Looks like
Grayley Weber recorded her 100th career strikeout a couple days ago.
Nice.
What was the other one? Boys golf.
Shops.
Stinking.
Boys golf's it's rough and done.
0-10.
Oh God.
I don't remember why I didn't write it down, but they're in the playoffs. That's Monday.
Let me ask you this:
or Tuesday?
Is there still turmoil going on with the coach, or with Beth Jackson? There was still a lot of problems with her and players, and people would say that players were crying one time, didn't want to go play for her, and all that.
Shit, really?
Yeah, this has been happening.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's not like it's not like I'm spreading a rumor. No, this was actually told to a couple people that I know.
I'm going to look it up because I think I remember seeing something when I pulled it up. It said that Jamie Thomas was the coach.
It now? Did he?
I don't know if that should. We don't know.
We don't know. So I don't know. But all I know is there's been a problem with the coaching of the high school softball team in Pennsville, and so there again.
That's a shame.
I remember saying names. I don't really have to, but the players didn't want to play for this person. I shouldn't have said. I already said who it was, but maybe they didn't hear me. And there was turmoil on the team, and it was just becoming it. But they made the playoffs because they're that good. That's the thing. Yeah. But this went on a few weeks ago, I think. Within a month ago, I think all this kind of stuff started going down. So I don't know if what you're saying, maybe Jamie took over the team like an intermittent coach. If that's the case, I don't know.
Well, this still says Beth Jackson.
Okay, so she's still, maybe they wouldn't pull that off of there. I don't know.
And that might have been.
I don't mean they kicked her off the team.
Because when you use Google, man, they give you, you'll ask for something, it'll come up freaking 10 years ago or whatever.
Like I said, I don't think they got rid of her.
No.
I'm just saying I don't think parents weren't happy. The kids weren't happy. I don't know. This is how I was told from other people, though, that know softball, in the softball world. And they told me this. So this wasn't just me hearing from a neighbor or a friend or
and that's possible.
Whatever. So we'll see. I don't know what's going on there, but
Tuesday.
They are good though.
Tuesday is their playoff game.
They do have a good team. I did know that.
And Taylor Bass, Helen's man's daughter.
Yes,
she's on the 1,000-point club.
Okay. Yeah. And, I think I heard that before.
Ryan Wood's daughter.
Okay.
She's on the 1,000-point club for basketball.
Woody. shout out to them for daughters making the 1,000-point club in basketball,
and
which is a hard feat, tough to do.
We'll get to the places you went to yesterday, but we went out a little bit, just locally.
Yeah,
went to Applebee's for dinner, and then we ended up at Turnpike to see a couple friends of ours.
That's cool.
He just got done cancer treatments.
Okay.
So he'll find out in July. He gets another test done to find out if the tumors are going.
Right.
So shout out to thoughts and prayers out to Tom. I can't remember his damn last name. Kind of horrible with last
Tom.
Lester or something. They're from Carney's Point.
Lester. Might be. Maybe it is Lester. I don't know. How was the crowd out at Turnpike? Was it?
It was decent.
Normal average Saturday night.
There's a local guy from Pennsgrove that races in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series.
Oh yeah.
For NASCAR.
Okay.
And his aunt was out there, and they were watching it because he raced yesterday, but I think it got rained out.
Right.
Because it was in a rain delay.
Because it's raining.
But yeah, his name is LeVar Scott.
Okay.
He drives the number 45 Chevrolet Camaro.
Cool.
For Alpha Prime Racing. Started racing at 5 in the quarter midget racing.
Okay.
At Airport Speedway. Went to Pennsgrove High School.
I remember Ralph's daughters racing quarter midgets. The quarters. Yeah.
They might even know him.
He might, because Ralph knows all the drivers, names of the families and the kids, and because they all raced together back in the day.
And I think back when we started this show, I remember Thomas mentioning that a kid from Pennsgrove that did that, and I haven't had a chance to talk to him, but I think that's the kid he was talking about.
Old Chacal's down in Tennessee there with his parents at the cabin there. They have a cabin down there in what's the name of the town?
We weren't invited.
I haven't had an invite yet. I've been pushing to get down there to get an invite.
You never been to the cabin?
No, I know where it's at.
Oh, you know where it's at.
Well, I had the address, and I was
crash it.
Come riding up the trail, the back road to get to the cabin. Who's this? Guns will be out. State your business, buddy. That's how they are.
We'll stop at Randy's and I'll grab his guns and we'll meet.
Anyway,
we'll come up there, Gunsley, too.
He's down there to bring his parents home. They go for like a week, and then they can't drive. He has to drive them down and take them, then go back down, pick them up. So this is the pickup weekend. But they got there, Friday maybe? Or was it Friday? And then they'll stay the weekend. Obviously, they'll come home tomorrow or later. I don't know if he comes home today or
so tomorrow. Not only did he go once, he's been there twice.
Oh, he's been there plenty. He's been there a couple times.
I mean, this recently.
Yeah.
Son of a.
Yeah, he was down there before. They went a while ago before they went on their cruise. Even I think they were down to the cabin.
They in a spot where they can see like black bears and all that.
Yeah, I tell you this: when you go out on the porch, that he shows me pictures over the mountainside. It is beautiful. It is unbelievable the view. You would love it, and it's a log cabin house that his father built.
I'd be all.
Yeah, you wouldn't even want to come home. You might as well be done. You would be done. So leave you there. I'd do the show from a remote.
I'll be fishing every day.
Of course, we probably wouldn't have any Wi-Fi to do the show from, but we need to do it from there. So anyway, shout out Ralphie. Yes, yesterday I went out with the Ostranders for a little brew hopping. We did go to one new one and 2 other ones that we've been to. So the new one's called Brewery 33. And like I told you earlier before we went on the air, Chris had to ask the owner. We got to talk with the owner and one of the girl workers there. Real nice people. And Chris says, got to ask you, what's the 33 stand for in the name of the brewery, Brewery 33? He's like, he told us. I don't want to go into a lengthy thing, but the number 33 had a lot to do with when he was in sports. He was always wearing, whether it was Little League, high school, college, or whatever, he always had the number 33. The number 33 associated in his uniform a lot of times when he played sports. So he just kind of kept that number. So he just called his, their Brewery 33. So, and then I brought up a little history that Chris didn't know, Ostrander. And the guy there knew. I said, all right, trivia. What other beer brand that that is pretty famous in America had the number 33 associated with it? And the owner goes, I know that one. I said, well, hold on. Chris goes, really? 33? What? 33? I said, Chris, you don't know this? Come on, dude. This company's not so, this is an old company. And he said, I don't know. I can't get it. So I said and told the owner, I said, all right, you can tell him. He goes, Rolling Rock. Rolling Rock, Latrobe, PA had the number 33. Now I don't know the story behind it, but I think Ryan knows the story. My son knows the story behind it. I know it, but I don't remember. I shouldn't say that. But you could ask somebody. There's some association to the number, and 33 was always on all their bottles, like etched on their bottles. It was number 33 was on.
Never.
So yeah, it was pretty cool that the guy goes, "I know this one. I got this one." Chris didn't know that. I was like, "God darn, Chris, got to get back to the old times, Bob." Latrobe, PA. Anyway, so we went to Brewery 33 first, then we went to Eclipse, and Eclipse we'd been to years and years ago, probably been 3 or 4 years ago. They were a small brewery with a little outside garden type thing. Now they got a bigger area outside that they've got for like a garden setting where you sit with tables and a big pavilion. And inside they remodeled the brewery itself. It looked totally, when we went in the door, it was totally different because it was an older, like a house looking place. And then they got an upstairs that they have too now that they use. So that was cool. Now spent a little while at Eclipse. Then we went to a place called Dr. Brew Littles Brewing. And where was that? I forget. That's in Maple Shade, I think. And that's cool. We spent a little bit of time there at Dr. Brew Littles, and that was it. Then we just came home. So 3 for the day. Back in the day, we used to do 4. Chris says, we can't do 4 anymore. Too many. When we was younger, we did. But
yes, we were talking about beer, Dad.
Yes, we're talking about beer because beer is part of, pastime. American pastime.
American pastimes about sports.
It's about sports, yeah. Right now, while we are.
Do this first thing.
What?
Shame on us. Let's shout out to the armed forces.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's true. Well, actually, today,
we're usually good.
We should just say for tomorrow, because tomorrow is the actual Memorial Day. But yeah, shout out to the armed forces, which is true. The people that have been in the service for, past, present, and, even then coming up, that are involved with the armed forces. Our hats are off to those people, honoring them today, the fallen that have, passed away in all the wars prior to now, World War I, II, Korean, Vietnam, what was this one on the sands, the Sahara, what was that called? The Desert Storm.
Desert Storm, yeah.
So there's been a ton of different things that people have fought for, and so honoring them this weekend is what it's all about. Memorial Day. It's not just
my National Guard unit got alerted for that.
Really?
We never went.
Right.
We got alert for it.
Right.
Then they were asking for volunteers.
How about that? Yeah, that was a big thing back then. I remember when Desert Storm was going on. So shout out. And right now as we are talking on the TV, is their NASCAR series. Reporters are talking to people honoring Kyle Busch today. So today's race will be obviously in honor of Kyle Busch passing away. So, and his family, Yeah,
that's
they got, because he had kids and everything. Well, obviously there's a picture of him now. But yeah, it is very much a shame. 41 years old, leave a wife and kids behind.
Now I gotta find another racer to hate on.
There's plenty of them out there, and they don't even care anyway about it.
Find one. I know, not anymore.
I know, I'm the same way. It's just not. I don't have it's not like it was when we watched the Earnhardts and the Gordons and the
Ernie
Irvins,
Mark Martin.
Well, back me starting out. I started out because my dad loved it. Was Richard Petty because he was Dodge, a Chrysler product. My dad worked for Chrysler, but he loved Richard Petty. He watched Richard Petty. I say loved him, but he backed him because he was racing for a Dodge team, and Dad was always Chrysler.
Yeah, 7 championships.
7 championships. Yeah,
Earnhardt had 7.
Yes. Yeah. And at that point, nobody still, I don't think, has ever had as many. Now, not including all the races, because Busch rode in all 3 race events.
Yes.
He rode in NASCAR, the Busch Series, and the trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Richard Petty only ran the main race thing and won 200 victories in just that. So for him, that nobody's ever had 200 in just like the Winston Cup. We'll say back then it was called the Winston Cup, whatever it was. Now it's called whatever different. The Cup Series is different name. So anyway, that'll be on later today. I'm not sure the time of that one. Anything coming up on the old phones here?
No, nothing coming
Jay
up.
Bird, he's probably busy today. Shout out to Jersey Jay. Usually gives us a shout. He's probably busy, got things to do. Take care of some stuff here, But anyway, hope all's well with him. and Karen. We'll chat with them whenever we get a chance, next time. There again, like I say, son's away. So Ryan and them are down to Virginia, down at the old Williamsburg area, enjoying different things, trying to do things in and out of the raindrops. Because he said a little bit of rain sometimes. It wasn't raining fully down there like it's been here. Like when I got up this morning and left the house, it was just steady rain. It wasn't pouring.
Yeah,
it was steady light.
Yeah, we got
it was steady.
Supposed to be moving Jocelyn's stuff from her apartment this weekend, but
it's just nasty for this.
Yeah, I mean, she still got one more weekend. I mean, if they want to do it today,
and tomorrow's even rainy.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, I'm supposed to DJ at the Village Arms for their cookout. But I told myself, if it looks like rain, I'm not going to go set all my.
Right now, it's looking like that. I don't know. That's Monday. Oh, here we go. I don't know how long it does. What's the thing in the afternoon?
Yeah, 1 o'clock.
So it says overcast with rain showers at times. Oh, but there, damn, gotta have a stupid
pop up.
Monday night. So it's gonna be iffy. It says 56% chance of rain. So
yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
It kind of, you don't want to get set up like you said, and then have it come down. So, but I looked ahead for the next 15 days after Tuesday coming up, and it looks good for the next 14, 15 days. It looked like there wasn't any rain in the forecast, unless that changed. I looked at it yesterday. I didn't look at it today.
Change.
And it does change daily, but it does look like the temps start to go up too. We're getting up in the 70s and low 80s again. So
I keep telling Tammy I love summer. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't like when it's 98
degrees. No, we don't love it. Nobody loves that. But we love better weather to wear. Of course, you wear shorts in 80 below. It could be frostbite. He's out. Hey, how's it going, bud? Yes. Supposed to get 16 inches, Dad. It's all right. I got this. We're good. I like wearing my shorts, but I wait till it's literally short weather. I can't do that. But anyway, I'm like, I still want the nice weather. I don't want to just be out. You just don't, less clothing. If I got to put the air on, so what? At least I can come into a cool house. In the winter, what are you going to do? Walk outside in the winter 10 below?
I asked Tammy like that. She disagrees with me, but I'm going to ask you. And
what's
what's better? Being outside, freezing your butt off, right? And then you walk into a nice warm house. Or being outside, sweating your ass off, walking into a nice cool house. What's the better feel?
The second one.
Thank you.
the hot, the sweat, because even though it's cold, if you're okay, because you can't not dress. How do I say this? You can't in the summertime. You dress as least on you have. You're still going to be sweaty,
right?
And out there, if you're in the shade, okay, it's better, but it's not. You're just not in the sun. Okay, I'm trying to make this longer than it needs to be. And you come in and you get cool. In the winter, I can still put on quite a bit of clothing, unless it's windy, 100-mile-an-hour winds, and wear gloves and be warm out, comfortable. Like if it's not snowing, I can walk around.
Anything. You're walking like
but I'm just saying. So I would rather come in the summer. I think there's more relief than the winter. I'm not. I just come in and take the stuff off. I'm still warm if I'm outside, but But yeah, I agree. Yeah, I would go with the second one. Yes. There again, long spiel there, folks, but didn't need to go that route. But anyway,
so get into some football.
Let's do some football. We were talking earlier about AJ Brown. You want to do that first?
We can do it. No, go ahead. You're good.
Well, if you had something on the paper.
Nolan Smith got arrested.
I saw that. I know we talk about that. Nolan Smith, what is up with you? And I don't think it was a DUI, though.
No, it was reckless driving.
He just was going fast, 135 miles an hour in a 70-mile-an-hour zone. And that's almost double the speed.
And then Rashee Rice, he got arrested.
I saw that.
From
Kansas City Chiefs, right.
For violating parole, smoking marijuana.
Smoking the hoochie.
And everybody's like, oh, well, smoking weed's legal. I'm like, yeah, okay, it's legal in some states, not all states.
Right.
But he's on probation. So that's part of his probation, not to do none of that stuff.
Right.
And I think it's up to the job, if the job allows you to smoke weed or not, right? Is that true?
And can't they?
I don't know
like
if
the team he plays for. If that's on their thing, we forbid you to smoke it. If we don't want it, then it's you're breaking one of the rules.
Right.
So I think so. I think that
So
absolutely.
So don't worry, he still has a job. But if we were caught smoking weed or something at work, we'd be out of a job.
Right. So. Yeah, we would be fired. for sure.
But I know we hit on this before, and we got another week to think about. But all these games, the NFL games, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't think it's good.
Jay Jones.
Uh-oh.
What's he saying?
Tell him to call.
Phone is going to voicemail. Your phone's going to voicemail. Wayne's? Is that the right phone?
Yeah, it's my right phone.
Is that the one he would call? It's not your work phone, right?
Oh, fuck.
What? It is, isn't it? It's in the truck? All right, hold on. I'll cover. Jay, if you're listening, the phone is in the truck. All right, Thomas Data, you can still get a DUI. What are you asking us about now? I was just going to ask you about AJ. Well, what about AJ, Thomas? Don't leave me there. You can still get a DUI. What's the DUI for? You can't get a DUI. He wasn't drinking when he was going 135 miles an hour. He was not drinking. Okay, but he wasn't drinking. He was just reckless driving, speeding. It wasn't a drinking incident for the you can get it if you're drunk, yeah. If you're drinking. What are you talking about smoking? Get on here and answer your son. Thomas spouting off about something. I don't know half the junk he's doing.
What, online?
Yeah, right there. See it? What about AJ? Talk about, I don't know. Then he's saying you can get a DUI. For what? What's his name's 135 wasn't due to drinking. Is that what he meant? And then he said smoking weed. You can get a DUI smoking weed? Well, nobody was smoking weed driving.
It might be, is that my son or my dad?
Oh, is that your dad? Oh, maybe I'm yelling at your son. Your dad's probably watching. Keeps yelling at me. Neither one of these incidents are related to what we're talking about, though. The guy that got these smoking the weed was Rashad. He just playing football for Kansas City. He wasn't driving. And what's his name that was driving? Smith. He wasn't under the influence of anything. He was just driving fast, reckless. Driving under the influence, maybe okay. I don't know what's going on. Should I tell him?
Call in.
I'll say call now. Jay, call now. Jay Jones. I don't know who's on there. You say you don't know Thomas's email? Doesn't look familiar to you?
Yeah, just Thomas. That I don't know. My dad or
I know, and that's what I mean.
Hey, Jay, how's it going?
Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning.
Sorry about that. That's what happens.
That's okay. That's okay. You need to have the phone with you.
That's what happens when you carry two phones.
The phone
around.
was in the truck. Oh yeah, Mr. Big Time now. He's got a work phone. He's got a personal phone. You know.
I understand. That's big time. Hey,
he's like
you gotta have them.
He's like one of them big time bridge guys, the safety guys. Who used to have a couple, 3 phones. You know. And us guys in the.
I don't know what safety guy you had. I only had one.
Us guys in tolls, we only had one phone. That was the landline in the office.
Yeah, what's a landline? Explain what a landline is.
Yeah, that's a line hooked up to the land. That's what a landline is.
Hey, nobody loses their phone or misplaces their phone more than I do.
Oh
Always
my!
leave it in the car.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, it's if I don't have the holster there to put it in.
Well, you just made Wayno feel better, so thank you for that.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, he's.
Thank you, Jay. At least somebody cares.
Oh, let's move on, you two, to the topic at hand.
Yeah, now we got the phone. That's important.
Now we got the phone out of the way. What do we want to yap about today?
All right, just it is Memorial Day weekend, so we want to remember all those that lost their lives, everybody that's in the armed forces serving.
Yep. Yeah, we just
the reason why we can do all this is because of their sacrifice. So we need to take a few moments and just thank and have gratitude to all the armed forces.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did that earlier. I don't know if you heard us earlier, but we did shout that out to them just before you came on.
Okay. Yeah. Great. And
yeah, we did talk about that. Yep. Yep.
We're going to try to visit the cemeteries next Saturday, which is the traditional Memorial Day, the 30th.
Right.
So we'll be over Jersey at the Veteran Cemetery in Woodstown, Fort Mont. We have some relatives there, so
Okay.
we'll be over there and putting something on the graves. But always a somber type of thing when you think about all the millions of people that's died in the wars. It's,
it's
just sad shame,
a lot.
you know.
Like you said, that's why we do what we do and can today, because of those people. So
absolutely,
very much.
Okay, sports-wise, today, Indy 500, I don't know if anybody follows that.
I'm not a big follower of that one. I watch stock car more than, and I don't watch much of that anymore, but, not a big Indy guy.
Yeah, I'll put it on. I couldn't name you one driver, but I just put it on because it is a big event.
I mean, I remember back when I remember the days of Mario Andretti. That's when I watched it, that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, the old drivers.
The old time.
So that's a big event. So I'll put it on. Then you have the Coca-Cola 600.
Yeah, that'll be
later
watching.
on.
Yeah. Yep.
And that's a long, long race. I went to one of those years ago. And,
right.
Really a long day down there at Charlotte, but it was one of my favorite tracks that I attended.
I went to the Daytona, not the 500, but the Firecracker 400 in July.
Oh yeah, know it well. Yeah.
Yeah, we went. There's a bunch of us went. Adam, me, Kylie, my uncle or nephew, what's his name, brother-in-law. Good Lord, can't get it out.
Get it out, Keith.
Brother-in-law from Florida. We all were down there and went, and that had a rain delay in it, so the race didn't get over till like 2 a.m, whatever time it was.
Yeah. When you have a rain delay,
it was a long day, but we had a good time. It was still fun,
Yeah, I've never been to Daytona. It is on my bucket list. I would like to go to at least one of them.
Right.
Never been down there. I've been to Martinsville, Pocono, Darlington, Charlotte.
Right.
And Charlotte was one of my favorite track. It's 1.5 miles.
Right.
Really, the sight lines are great. And it's really a good race to watch. Speaking of which, I was very surprised, shocked to hear about Kyle Busch.
Yes. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, too.
I guess it was pneumonia and sepsis and that type of thing.
It was. It definitely. That's what it was. Yep.
That killed him. And speaking of pneumonia, I don't know how many people's been through it, but I was really bad a couple years ago. Collapsed lung, abscessed lung. And the reason why I got bad is because it was on a weekend and I didn't want to go to the emergency room.
Okay.
So that turned in bad for me, and it could have been worse hearing about all this. My wife's been through 2 or 3 bouts of it really bad. So anybody that has, some pains in their side, or you think you're not feeling well, get to the hospital or get to a doctor.
Exactly. Don't mess around with that or get to it.
I mean, as a man, and we're all men, we don't want to do it. I didn't want to go to the emergency room and spend 15 hours in there.
Right.
But I might have been able to get antibiotics to stop the abscessed and collapsed lungs.
Well, that's kind of why I'm glad we have an urgent care in town that you can go to instead of going out there, and you can get in a lot quicker and get a lot better.
Yes, we have that as well. We have several of those as well.
So we use the urgent care on the week. I've used it a couple of different times for different things over the couple of years that we've had it. So it's like you said, way better than going out and sitting in the damn emergency room for all that time and not being seen. They see you pretty quick in urgent care. So
yeah, they do, and I don't even know why I used that. I just thought it was like a pain in the side,
right?
Like I pulled a muscle,
right?
And it got progressively worse. And of course, Sunday night came around, and I'm still sitting there. I couldn't get to my doctor till late Monday afternoon, and they took the X-rays. Said, "Man, you got a collapsed lung. You got pneumonia."
Boy,
so anyway, I recovered from it, but I'm just trying to tell people, if you feel sick, get to a doctor.
Exactly. No, that bottom line is don't play around with stuff because you don't know what's in you. You don't know what that is. We don't know.
No, not at all.
It's different when you cut yourself or you got a bruise or something. You can see it, but when you don't see stuff, and they said Kyle was coughing for weeks though. He was coughing very bad, and he wasn't doing much about the cough. He was coughing when he was down in Dover.
He might have had those symptoms even in Dover when
he did.
Called for medical
I'm pretty sure he did.
After the race.
He was coughing in Dover very bad, and So,
but as a man, as men, hey, we'll get through it. We'll go ahead and gut through the stuff.
well, let's not make all men the same, because I'm a little bit different than that one there. As men, we're going to do it. So, Keith, if you don't do it, you're a dick. I mean,
and that's our mentality basically. But I tell you what, that scares me when somebody has pneumonia.
I don't play around with anything anymore. I've gotten my shots every year. I've gotten my pneumonia shots.
Yeah, so do I. I get my tests and shots and everything.
I get my flu shot. I try to take care of myself and do what I can, and it's worked out. I'm on something that I'm not going to preach here all day about, but it's called Manuka honey. You can look it up when you're done yapping with us.
I think you mentioned that to me.
Manuka honey is just something I take a teaspoon every night. It's got antioxidants in it, well above and beyond the local honey that we get, which is good around here. But
sure,
Manuka honey's from the Netherlands over across the seas, and it's a different. My sister even looked it up. I got her, she buys it now and she takes it, and it just really got a lot of good things for your health. I'm saying it's not a cure-all, but if you're healthy and you want to stay healthy, it's good for the immune system.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, sure.
But anyway. Enough about that. Enough about bringing us down with all your negatives and your downers here. Let's talk a little bit
He started feeling bad May 10th.
Okay, so
Watkins Glen.
Wayno just said he started feeling bad at May 10th at Watkins Glen is when this first started.
That's been a while ago then.
Yes.
Yeah, that's been 2 weeks.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. I think he started to feel bad and just because of his schedule and doing this, and I'm a racer and I don't got time to go do this. He probably put it off. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. But they got the best doctors. I think they get checked out before each race. I'm just wondering.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that goes.
I'm not trying to point finger or anything. You just don't know.
No.
I understand before each race they have to go through some, they get checked out with the heart and blood pressure and all.
But all that kind of stuff could have been good even if he was feeling bad.
That's true.
It might not have shown enough, is what I'm saying. It might not have shown.
Yeah, so that's 2 weeks. That's a shame. It really is. Sad.
So let's get talking about baseball. What's the O's doing here? What's going on with the O's?
Well, the O's, since I talked to you, they got swept down at Tampa. They got swept. They're playing the Tigers, who are in our weight class. The Tigers have lost 15 out of 17. And we got a doubleheader today down Baltimore with them because of the rain.
So
we're 22-29. And we need to really sweep this doubleheader to try to get us back on track here.
Yeah. No.
And we face the Rays again tomorrow. So, it's not a whole lot of time to get going. But just floundering right now. They are starting to hit a little bit better. You talked about pitching. Our starting pitching has been good, but yet we can't put it together where we could score runs.
Yeah.
Or we score runs and the pitchers give up time. I mean, you just
I know.
consistency.
It is so consistency is hard, and that people just say, "Oh, they'll get hitting pretty soon," and I get that, but it's just like you said, it's a long season. I get it, but as good as the Phillies came back, then they lost 3 in a row. And if you look at Atlanta, of course they won last night, and I'll give them that. That's good. But you look at Atlanta, they're not faltering anytime soon. They might, but they're 10.5 up even after the run we've made. They're still 10.5 ahead of the Phillies.
Yeah, that's the thing. And
I told you I don't like a team. I don't like it when you get that far behind before the All-Star break. Now, we're not at the All-Star break. So, and that's a month and a half away. But if they don't make a big push, Jay, and get up within 4 or 5 games of the All-Star break, I'm not seeing this. I'm not. I'm seeing this going through a season, maybe getting better, maybe doing better. I don't, unless Atlanta falls apart or guys get seriously hurt on that team, they are not going anywhere. They are staying right where they're at. That's how I feel about Atlanta.
Yeah, you would have to make that assessment now, but you probably are going to get into the playoffs through a wild card spot.
Well, let's hope, dude. I can't. I don't.
I can't see them not getting it.
I can't. I just don't know. If they don't, then this team's going to get broken up this year because I'm done with this crap. It's just I hope they are
more than I do. So
I hope they are. I'm trying not to be optimistic because usually I'm the optimist on this group here. I'm usually that way about everything.
Yeah, I'm looking at it from afar. See, I just think there's too much talent there not to make it.
You got too far to go, so that's where you're looking at it from the basement because that's all you are is in the basement.
All my teams are in the basement. Yeah.
Anyway, no, you make sense what you're saying. I get that. I do agree.
Yeah, and I understand what you guys are saying because you're watching them. You're watching every inning, just about every game.
And I just it's
so your assessment I got to take as, hey, you're better than mine. So I haven't seen them that much. I look at the box scores and that type of thing.
Here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. I mean, I love Johan Duran as the excitement they get when he comes in the game, but you never know which one you're going to get that night. You know, the night before he gave up that homer, lost the game. It was nothing to nothing until he comes in.
Yeah.
Now, last night he came in and he got him out. He was able to do it. So I'm not comfortable with him like, Duran's coming in. We got this. He'll shut him down. I don't feel that way.
What you're saying is he's not always lights out.
He's not a shutdown. You remember Brad Lidge?
Yes.
Remember Brad Lidge for the Phillies? That was a shutdown pitcher.
Yes,
when Brad Lidge came in, I knew they were getting out of that inning. He was that good. He had 46 saves that year. They went to the World Series.
Yeah, that was huge.
He almost had 50 saves, probably almost had half the saves of the team. That tells me that guy's going to, when he's brought in, you're winning the game.
Right.
I don't have that.
You don't feel that way with
I don't feel that way with not yet, but there again, here we go. You know, give him another month and a half. He might be lights out for me, but right now I don't feel that way.
That's the life of a reliever, though. They're not always going to shut you down. Somebody's going to get to you sooner or later.
And my thing is, though, you know, this is what Ryan always says. You know, my son Ryan always says they only got one inning. They got to pitch. All they're doing is called on for one inning. That should be the inning you get out. Yeah. So, and the pitch that guy hit the home run off the night before Duran let go, it grooved it right down the middle. That was not a good pitch. I don't care what they say. That pitch was there. That guy read it. Fastball coming in, and he nailed it. So, boom. Anyway, enough about the negativity. I'm trying to be positive. But, you know, it doesn't always happen with me. You know.
Again, I'm looking at it from afar, but I think you're going to be okay. I really do. I don't.
I will go with you. I will put it in the back of my mind and keep it there. And
I mean, if they don't make it, Keith, you could come back on me forever and say you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I'll come back on you like the Rieger Jefferson trade or draft. I'll come back at you like that one. I'll say,
and I will deserve it. I will deserve all of that.
But I really hope they do. I hope this gets better.
There's too much talent there. And don't forget, Schwarber was out for what, 2 or 3 of those games?
3 games.
Yeah. And there, he also, the last 5 at bats he struck out the last 5 times.
Yeah, you're going to get
and he
that.
finally hit the ball.
These home run hitters. You're going
5 times in a row. You got to be able to hit the ball within 5 times striking.
I hear you.
Just hit the ball. I'm not saying it has to go out. I'm not saying a home run. I'm not looking at it that way. Home run hitters can't always hit home runs. Ohtani doesn't just hit home runs. He hits for average. So Aaron Judge hits for average. So we know. And I love Schwarber, but there's sometimes I just think that it's contact's more important than the home run to me. Contact's more important. I'm
looking at the New York papers, and Aaron Judge is taking a hit now. Now he's in a slump.
Aaron Judge is. I just used him as like a last year thing, but you're right.
Right.
Aaron Judge this year.
And these guys are going to go through slumps. There's no 2 ways about it.
And is that thing is sometimes the pitching has pitching figured out the big hitters maybe? Has they kind of got, and then you just get lucky because they let one go and you're nailing it? I mean, I don't know. I still know.
Well, you know what they say? It's so difficult to hit a baseball. It's one of the toughest things to do.
Right.
With the curveballs and all the stuff that they throw, and you got all these games. You got game after game after game.
And yet we had
bat.
And yet we had guys hitting 350. We had guys back in the day hitting 350. We had guys retiring hitting over 300. So somebody knows how to hit the ball. I think they got
had the Pete Roses of the world, the Rod Carew.
Well, yeah, Rod Carew's, Pete Roses, Tony Gwynn.
They could hit. Tony Gwynn, there's a great example.
Mickey Mantle, Willie Mays, Henry Aaron, big home run here. Willie Mays home run. They hit for average.
They do.
Those were guys that could hit 50 a year and hit 330 a year. I mean, that's amazing. There's something not right. I think there's too much pansyism in this damn world today with these guys batting. They got to have so many things, and they got to do this, and they got to have the gloves and the pads. And the other guys went up with a wooden bat in their hand and wailed the ball.
Yeah, everybody wants to hit a home run. That's the thing,
That's true. Everybody does want to hit a home run.
And you're right about the small ball type of thing. Hey, get a hit, bunt the guy over. You don't even see bunts anymore. They can't do it.
No,
They can't bunt the ball.
and yet yesterday Harper got 3 hits, and what were they? Just hits. They were just base
Well,
hits.
that's what you need.
That's right. He got on base. Somebody else got to come up and do it. I mean, there's times when I want him to get a homer when somebody's on base and he doesn't. But he's starting to get himself to come around a little bit better. I mean, he's got some struggles still, but he's doing well a lot better. I'm very pleased with Harper. You know.
Yeah, you should be. He's coming around. I think he's coming around.
He's coming around. I also think he's healthy this year. I don't think last year he was healthy. He was not healthy. So that makes a big difference.
Baseball is full of streaks if you look at it.
It is. It's going to always be that because it's 162 games. Yes.
Yeah, I've noticed that with a lot of these teams. It's unbelievable. The Cubs started out so good. The Cubs had won like 10 in a row, 15 in a row at home, and now they've lost like 11 out of 13.
How about that? Yeah. Well, when's Atlanta going to take a bad streak?
Well, I would think they're not going to be able to sustain that all year.
No,
I might be wrong. I might be wrong on it.
No, but
it's hard to sustain. The Yankees did the same thing. They're struggling now.
True. You're right. Yeah, it makes for good conversation, but you're right. It's.
I mean, the Dodgers year after year, they don't care too much about regular season because they're going to get into the playoffs and then they turn it on.
And but that's what you got to be able to do. And it seems like we got to the playoffs, got in them, and didn't turn it on.
But I can see your point with that. If that continues, where you don't do it again, then I can understand your frustration.
Right.
Really.
Yeah. Anything with the football on the football line?
Just a little bit. Jackson Dart introduced President Trump at one of the rallies in New York. I don't know if you guys heard about it or not.
Wayno was going to bring it up, and thanks for doing that.
And I guess one of the our teammates commented on, didn't really like it. That type of thing. This is Memorial Day. This is why we can do the stuff we do.
Exactly.
We can, if you want to introduce the president, you introduce him. Myself, as a athlete, musician, or actor, I would stay away from politics because this is what happens.
Yep, exactly.
People don't like Trump, and they're going to get down. Just stay away from it. But he had that right to do that. He didn't hurt anybody. He just introduced it.
Exactly right.
So anyway, one of our players, don't worry about it. Just play football, okay?
Right.
But he didn't do anything wrong. So I'm not going to say he shouldn't have done it.
Right.
I'm just saying, with all the media and all the stuff that goes on, it just it angers people. And but again, this is why we could do this because of Memorial Day, because of everybody that sacrificed.
Exactly right, Bub. Exactly right.
So anyway, I guess they got it all fixed up. The player said, I don't have man, Jackson's good now and all that kind of shit.
Right. That's cool.
Anyway, please just play ball, guys. Just play ball.
Yeah, exactly. Just play ball. So,
other than that, I know you talked about one of your guys got picked up for speeding.
Nolan Smith.
And of course Rice for Kansas City.
Rice for smoking a little hooch.
Yeah, he's on probation and he don't learn.
He don't know. He's a bad boy.
Now he's in jail.
He's a bad boy. Nolan, like I said, it wasn't due to alcohol or anything like that. He was just going fast and it was reckless driving. Yeah. It wasn't because he was drinking. Same thing happened
to Rice in Dallas on a freeway. He hurt some people. He ran away from it.
Yeah, well, thank God, like I said, nobody was hurt. Nobody wasn't anything like that. So he's going to be reprimanded. Right. He's going to get a fine. He's going to get points on with license, I guess. However, that's good. Yeah. He's going to get all that.
I'm not singling your guys out. Hey, look, we had Lawrence Taylor. He
was I know. Hey,
I'm not singling you. Every team has somebody that's in a little bit.
And guess what? He hold on a minute. I'll tell you, this phone, I can't do it anymore. He was already spoken to, they said, by the ownership, and then they talked to the defensive coordinator. What's his name? Our defensive coordinator? Fangio. And so they were interviewing Fangio. I like the reporter said, how are you going to deal with this with Nolan Smith? And he's just, Fangio is pretty quiet. He doesn't get all worked up.
He's quiet.
So he goes like this. He says, I know about the incident. We haven't spoken yet, but I will address it. I will take care of that on my own. I will address that, and that's all.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what.
And that's right. No, that's what I'm getting at. He's going to address it. Don't think he's going to come in and say, you were going too fast. No, just don't do it again. No, he's going to ream him out.
Talk to him.
He's going to sit down, talk to him seriously, man to man, and he's going to say, you can't be doing this shit. You could have killed somebody, could have killed yourself. This recklessness can't happen. You're on a team representing an organization. He's going to get reamed big time, and he's going to be fine. Don't get me wrong. So I think after Nolan Smith comes out there, he better learn something from this. I'm pretty sure he will. I don't know him, but I'm pretty sure a normal person like that.
You're hopeful he will. Yes.
I'm hopeful he will. Yes, and I'm pretty sure he will. So I'm more hopeful than I am of the Phillies making the playoffs. So.
I'm marking this down on May 24th. Here.
I know you put it in.
Very worried about the Phillies making the playoffs. Wow!
Put it in the stat book, the J. Jones stat book. I know that thing.
I take notes, so it's going to be on there.
Put it in the dictionary. I know that thing's like an encyclopedia. Good Lord.
Listen. When we're watching them into October, I'm going to be saying, "How the Phillies doing now, Keith? How they doing now?"
Well, they're 10 games out still. Woo! I hope not. Let me put it this way. I hope not. I really, I want them to win, but
I know you want the division. They're going to get in the playoffs.
Yeah, I'd like to have the division rather than wild card. There's too many. Wild card's got to play the teams above you that were better than you. So that's
true.
That's a struggle.
Yeah,
I'd rather be the guy on top that gets the little break and then gets everybody healthy.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that.
But we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, it's going to be this is a dogfight year because Atlanta's a lot better than they were last year, even.
Oh, they are. Yeah, absolutely.
So
you got 5 months here. You got 4 months left.
He's pulling the 5-month card, Wayno.
Yeah, I'm pulling out. Yeah, you got 112 games left.
He's got 100. Well, you know that because your O's are so far in the basement.
Yeah, you're right. That's 112. We might win 30. We might go 30 and 90.
Man. Well, you only got to win 8 more to get 30. You're there.
Well, we're still in the wild card hunt there, gentlemen. We're still in the wild card. We're only 2.5 out, baby.
Oh my gosh, this is too bad.
If we win 60 games, we're going to make it.
Oh man. Anyway, well, so okay. What else we got? Anything? Well, we're chit chatting a little bit about the AJ Brown thing. Where do you think there's a lot more teams involved in the AJ Brown hunt now?
I heard that. I read that.
So I wonder. Wayno's question to me this morning was, who do you think maybe leads that group that might get him? I don't know. I don't know if the Patriots are still the front runners for this to get him, or.
I want to say they're the front runners because of the coach. He had him down in Tennessee.
But there's so much turmoil going on there. We've talked about that.
Well, he's messed himself up, of course.
Don't know. San Diego Padres are in the mix. The Kansas City Chiefs are in the mix.
The Rams, I heard the Rams.
The Rams originally were in. I'm not sure how interested they still. I think they took out. I think they got out. Yeah, I thought I heard the Texans were in the.
Yes,
they
are.
Now that's a new one. I hadn't heard about them being in the mix.
Texans, yeah.
They were talking about that.
They're in the hunt. So there are 4 or 5 teams that are after.
I'm still going to go with New England because of Rabel right now.
Okay, I'm going to be.
Maybe another team comes up with a better deal.
Well, that's the thing. What we're looking for to me right now is obviously I don't want to get another wide receiver in return and a pick. I want to get like a safety. Yeah, I'm looking for somebody for a what we call an A1 safety, along with maybe a round 1 or 2 pick, and then get rid of AJ for that.
Houston would have those type of players,
and that's right. That's why
their defense is good.
Exactly. So we'll see.
So they could be. I'm sure they're still negotiating as we speak.
Sure. Every day before June 1st, Howie's going to be on that phone or talking.
Oh yeah, you got a week. That's it.
And my man's a wheeler and dealer, so I hope I can trust that he will come through pretty good for this. So
yeah, I don't see why not. Again, I'm going to put New England still there. But again, if somebody comes up that you guys want.
Right. Yes, absolutely.
Like you said, it's going to be interesting here in the next week.
Yes, it will be. Exactly. This will be another week that I'll be, chit-chatting and writing some things down to have to talk about next Sunday as far as, see where we're at. So. Anywho.
Okay. Hey, listen, like I said, I'm going to be in the area next Saturday. Maybe I'll get a hold of you if you're available.
Yeah.
We can meet up somewhere.
Sounds good. Okay.
We'll be all over. Like I said, we got about 4 or 5 cemeteries to go to. I got to go into Salem for my father's. And
okay.
all over. So we'll see how it goes, and maybe we can meet up for a cocktail or so.
Okay, sounds good, bub.
Okay.
All right.
That's about it. Again, on this rainy Memorial Day weekend, always remember the troops and
Always
try to stay healthy.
Always remember the troops. Sure will, buddy.
Don't forget November 8th.
November 8th.
We're meeting somewhere.
Yes.
Giants get Ralph's house. I think we were talking about.
Oh, yeah, Ralph. Yeah, we might be meeting at Ralph's house. Well, Wayno or Jay would like that.
Now, he's a Giants guy.
He's the Giant guy, yeah. But he's a good Giant
But I don't need you two doubling up on me. That's not right.
He's not an asshole either. He's a good guy. Yeah. So he's the one with the 98-inch TV screen downstairs.
And it might possibly be a Dallas fan there, too.
Might be a Dallas guy there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Joe.
nope. He's out. Go get his own friends.
He ain't got none.
All right.
He keeps acting the way he's been acting. He ain't gonna have none.
Exactly. Well, let's see. We'll cut it off now, and we'll talk to you hopefully next week, and I'll hopefully see you Saturday maybe sometime. We'll see what happens.
You got it, my man. Okay, guys. Be good. Stay healthy.
Same here, Jay. You too.
Take care, guys.
All right. See you. All right. That was Jersey Jay from Delaware chatting with us. Took up the whole time.
Sorry, we can go over if you want.
Oh yeah, we can go a little over. It's not a rush today. I'm just doing laundry there. I'm no hurry. Nobody's at home where I'm going to be doing it. So
I'm just trying to find out which Thomas this is.
Yeah, I'd kind of like to know because I was spouting off. It could be your dad because I'm done with these two because he's sassy.
This is.
Hello.
Hey, were you on YouTube?
What?
Was that you on YouTube?
Why didn't you didn't text in?
Did you text in on YouTube?
Yeah, hold on.
He's over.
My fucking alarm's going on.
You're online.
Oh, my Lanta.
All right, what'd you say?
I said, did you? Obviously, you didn't because you just woke up.
Yeah, I thought your dad.
We're trying to figure out if you text in on YouTube. Because all it says is Tom.
No, it must have been Dad, Wayno's dad.
All right, where you at?
I just got to work.
Oh my gosh, you sound hungover.
I am.
Well, get some coffee in. Does he drink coffee?
No.
No.
I don't know. You
Well,
drink
never
coffee?
mind.
Yeah.
You're live on YouTube, by the way, on the
Right.
Dob And Wayno Show.
What up, Dob And Wayno Show?
Get- Well, if you're hungover, get an energy drink. I know you like them.
Hell yeah, Red Bull, baby.
See? Well, then get a Red Bull in you. Jeez.
Absolutely.
Now, we had Pop was texting us on YouTube. We didn't know if it was you or him.
He was going off on some things. It had your name, Thomas Data, come up on the screen. That's why we thought maybe it was you.
No, not me. I just woke up.
All right, brother.
All right.
All right.
All right, talk to you later, man.
Love it.
Yes, you guys have a good one.
All right,
All right.
you too. See you.
Love
Go
it.
Cowboys, baby.
outta
Go
here.
Eagles. Woo woo.
See, he hung up.
He
right
always had
after
to
that.
get that in there, didn't he?
It was me, Dad.
It was me. All right, Dad. We did. I didn't know who it was when you
Here,
were
let's
spouting
do
off
this.
there.
Let's call him. We can call people.
We can
too.
call. Yeah, we can call you. We get ready to call you, so answer your phone. He probably won't answer now.
What?
Why? You're live on the Dob And Wayno Show. Yeah, we didn't know if it was you or Thomas. That's why we're giving you a hard time.
He's got his phone. I have to turn the phone volume down. And is he watching the show too?
You
That's
there?
why That's why you're
Yeah,
getting
I'm
the
here.
reverb.
Okay.
No, I'm here.
You got to turn your TV down.
I can't. My wife, Loretta's got the controller.
Because we're hearing our voices in the background after we talk to you. That's why we said
We're getting feedback.
feedback.
We're getting feedback. Feedback.
This is dumb.
Feedback. You got
CPAP.
Loretta was having a hard time figuring out which way to push the volume.
Okay.
It happens. Get the remote when the numbers are huge.
she's still hungover from yesterday.
Oh my God! Everybody we're talking to is hungover.
Tom, did you hear us talking to Thomas?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hungover.
He's hung. Good Lord, I was out boozing yesterday, but I didn't get hungover, peeps.
We had a couple drinks
I
last
didn't.
night.
I didn't get hungover. I came home feeling a buzz, but I wasn't hungover like this morning. I was fine.
Hey, it didn't hit me till we got home. Yeah, she got out of the car when we got home and couldn't walk straight.
Well, you must have got home pretty late then. I think I got home early. See, that's the thing about day drinking. We started at 12 and got done at 7, maybe. So I like day drinking better than I do going out later and going in the evening. Actually,
it was early evening because we came back from the V for
okay.
a memorial service, and I think we got home like I'm going to say between 4 and 5 or 5.
Okay. And 6. Well, you guys were probably drinking the hard stuff, though. I was just drinking.
No, she kept sitting. She was drinking beer and buying me beer, and all of a sudden I didn't have any beer because she had drank it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me and a couple people, a friend of mine, went to a couple breweries yesterday. So we hit like 3 different breweries and had some different beers. So, but anyway.
Yeah, the thing about the DUI, I was driving under the influence. I didn't know who you were talking about because originally I was going to talk about AJ, and you guys started talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
And I said, you already started, and then I didn't catch who you were talking about, so I just said,
no, we were talking about
Nolan Smith.
He got arrested for
but he was just arrested for going fast. He wasn't under the influence is all I meant. It wasn't a drinking incident, But when I saw that come up and you put that and then you put the about the marijuana, the smoke or whatever, what the hell was that? And I'm thinking then we got talking about Rashid Rice because he had got in trouble for smoking marijuana. So,
smoking weed's like drinking a beer.
Right.
So.
Yes. Yeah, I know what you're saying now. Yeah.
But if you're on probation, that might be one of the reasons. Might be one of the terms that you can't do it.
Right. Yes. Exactly. Can't take it anymore. So anyway. All right.
Yeah, I understood that. It's a picture. It's making me nervous. Loretta says your picture's crooked on TV behind you, Dob.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it?
That's what she said.
The blessed picture? That's straight.
Yeah, the blessed picture.
Straight way down? Yeah, I think it's her.
It might be the way the computer's sitting.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Or the pillow next to the Dob pillow, Philly's pillow in the middle. That's looking crooked because it's on the couch. So that needs to be like.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like Wayne's ready to slide off.
Oh, how about that? Now we're both sitting on the couch, right? There, we're straight.
Yeah.
You tell her quit hitting that hooch in the morning. That's what's the problem with her is. Jeez. Get up and having a shot in the morning. Can't do that. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, the problem she has one leg that she can't function right with, and the alcohol doesn't help it.
Oh, she's got a hollow leg, is what it sounds like. Well, no, it's I understand. We're trying to put a little comedy into the show here.
Well, we're doing it.
Yeah, we're doing it. That's right. We'll get more people, more followers if they think, hey, this is a pretty funny group he talks to during the day. And so anyway, yeah, we've wrapped everything up here. Talked a little bit about Kyle Busch and a little bit about the Phillies and a few other things. The AJ Brown thing, what teams we think might be going to him.
It always seems like the Phillies can't do anything when Schwarber's sick.
Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, he missed those few games he was out. And then, they had the 3. Then he came back and he struck out like 5 straight times. I'm like, man, I was very irritated at that. I'm not looking for a home run from him every time he comes to plate. But I just want him to make some contact sometimes instead to know that his swing's there. When he hits a home run, there's no doubt when he hits the ball, it's going to go out when you see it. But he needs to be more of the guys that are home run hitters that can still get base hits. And that's how I think, like yesterday, Harper got 3 hits. They weren't nothing but singles, but so what? He's hitting the ball. He's getting base hits. That's part of baseball.
Somebody's not telling them right, because that's what I feel. They should be getting
exactly right. I want more of contact hitting than I just say, well, he hasn't hit a home run in 5 games. Okay, but he got 2 or 3 hits the other night. That's good. That's fine. That means his swing is there.
I didn't see the whole game. I missed most of it. I saw the last inning.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't either. I didn't either. So.
But I don't know if he had any RBIs with those hits or not.
Harper, I don't. Let me see real quick. I'm on it right now. Stats, Phillies. No, he didn't. They were just 3. Nobody was on when he got his hits. He got hits. That's the thing. Schwarber's in front of him, went 0 for 4. Turner's in front of him, went 0 for 4. Then Harper's got 3. Well, Harper's got the hits. He would have drove somebody in if the 2 in front of him got on base. But they didn't.
Well, I keep telling the opposing pitchers against Turner, just keep it low and outside. He'll swing at it.
Right. Yeah. Realmuto had a couple hits yesterday, which was nice. So yesterday, everything worked. All the pitchers that came in, nobody gave up a run, period. Kirkring looked good. Keller looked good. Duran finally had a decent outing. So, ninth inning. So, I mean, it's going to come down to, obviously, pitching is always – I know hitting will come around later on more so than we think. It's going to go down to pitching when you get into playoffs. It's not – that's where we faltered last year is when you get to the playoffs.
Because – like Harper got 3 good hits, but everybody was trying to kill the ball and strike it out.
Right.
He wouldn't get on, so he couldn't get any RBIs.
Right. That's the thing. You got, he's in the 3rd position. He needs to have people on base. He can't, or if he gets on base, the guy behind him, which is coming along, Bohm, he's getting better. I know everybody's down on Bohm, but he has been better since, at least 3 weeks ago.
The Phillies had, 7 hits, but had 3 runs to show for it.
Right. Yep. So we'll see. Hopefully today they can win just to take the series at least. I mean, you got to win series. Winning baseball games is all about winning a series. Don't have to sweep it, but you got to win 2 out of 3. You got to win 3 out of 4. You got to win 1 out of 2.
That was their championship seasons. They would win.
Exactly.
Win the majority of the games.
You've got to win the series. When you win series, you're going to win. You're going to be there. And right now, what we were talking about earlier to the guy that we had online before you guys were talking was Atlanta Braves. Atlanta Braves are a whole different team this year than they were last year. They are as good as we've started to get. We're still 10.5 games out, and we've got a long ways to go. I get it. But that's a hard thing to make up when you're 10.5 out. The team in front of you has to fall apart for you to even get near them. And I don't see that happening. I know they're going to have their down moments. They're going to maybe have some injuries. We don't know. They're going to have slumps. But when you dig a hole that's when we were, 15 out, now we're 10.5 out, or we were 12 out, something like that. I forget. We were like 12. It's if we're not within 2 or 3 games by All-Star break, I don't see us. He goes, you'll still make the playoffs. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to be. You got to have a team, like I said, I don't think Atlanta falls apart. I don't see that.
I don't think it's going to happen this year.
I just think, we can do it. Yeah, but man, we're going to have to see a big turnaround, a big change in this whole league above, and that's Atlanta. That's who's ahead of us. So we'll see. We will see. I hope I'm wrong. I hope the Phillies bounce back and tear it up. But,
that'd be nice.
It would be nice. Yeah. It definitely would be nice. So, but we can hope for it. We hope.
All right, Dad.
All
right. Sounds good. Good talking to you guys.
Okay.
We will.
All right. We will talk with you later then.
We'll speak to you.
All right. See you.
Love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
That was Wayno's father. It was nice to chat with him. Don't usually get to talk to him, so it was good to talk.
From Elton, Maryland.
Him a little bit. And Lorraine?
Loretta.
Oh, sorry, Loretta. I happen to know a Lorraine. Oops. Loretta, good chatting with both of them there. Everybody seemed like they had a good time yesterday wherever they were, so that's cool. We'll let you guys go now. We'll talk to you next Sunday, hopefully, everything. If not, we'll let you know during the week if we're not going to make it. But as of now, we should be.
Yep.
So
Looks good.
Have a good rest of the Memorial Day weekend. Like I say, our hats are off to honor the vets and all the people that have served in the armed forces for this weekend. Because tomorrow is the, well, like Jay says, next Saturday is the actual honoring of the Memorial Day, but tomorrow is considered the Memorial Day. Everybody's off work.
Right.
Is tomorrow. So have a good weekend. Have a good Memorial Day Monday, and we will see you next week.
Yep. Peace.